Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome to day 16 of Let's Play EVE Online. Alright, let's see if our turret skill is done. It should be. Which means we can't quite use Tech 2 turrets yet because we need one more skill, so let's see if we can, well, one, afford the skill, and two, potentially even afford the turrets, but nonetheless, I will probably be taking the skill all the way to level 4 because of, well, it's actually a rank 3 skill. It's probably the, yeah, it's rank 3, so... But getting to level 4 is very easy. So, yes, we do have small energy turret level 5, which means the turrets we're using right now are operating at the maximum damage modifier. So, awesome. But, in order to use... what are we looking for? Gatling Pulse Laser 2. Yeah, they're 2 million each, and I have 2.8 million. Alright. So, yeah, actually, what is the price? 1.5. I might actually attempt to go to another market to see if we can get them. But anyways, yeah. So Tech 2 turrets, yeah, 2.1 seconds. But look at the damage modifier, 1.8 times. Like that's just stock without skills, and so another 25% on top of that. Yeah, the damage of these can get pretty crazy, and also they use Tech 2 crystals. And which are the best ones probably to use are the Scorch crystals. They boost your range by, I think, 50%? Yeah, 50% range bonus, but they do massive amount of damage, so yeah. Very good crystals for pulse lasers. Part of the reason why the Apocalypse is such a great ship. Alright, so yeah, so for Gatling Pulse Laser 2s, I need... Well, we've got everything here, and I need Small Pulse Laser Specialization Level 1, so let's find the market details here. And yeah, so there we go. Alright, so it looks like the closest one, well, it's in the station, but 900, 908, and 8... You know what, let's just buy the one here. Let's see, actually, let's make sure it's... No, it's computer, so you know what, I'm actually going to go here. I'm going to buy this one. I'll go pick it up off screen, and I'll meet you right back here after I set destination. There we go. Alright, so I'll head out, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Something interesting came to my attention that I remembered. There are 3 different types of pulse lasers we can get. So actually, even though the Gatling pulse lasers are so expensive, you can get either these ones, the medium pulse laser 2s, which are the, I guess, the uber pulse lasers of them all. They're the most powerful ones. And you got the dual light pulse lasers there in the middle of the road. I actually bought one of these because the I guess the cap usage of these would, well, the cap usage of these, of 3 of these, would make it so that I cannot run my afterburner. These ones, on the other hand, will. So I bought one of them just because that's all I could afford right now. Kind of wish I could have. So it was that close to buying 2, but oh well, I guess we'll have to wait. But anyways. Let's get this stuff all sorted out here. Let's put that in the item hanger for now, and then ship hanger. Let's get back into the Punisher here. Might as well repackage this. Alright, so let's take on our next mission with Nave. Alright, so you're back. You should get yourself a new ship if you haven't already. Next up, you're going to be doing some in-the-field learning about interdiction, in particular about warp disruption. Warp disruptor modules can be fitted to your ship in the medium power slot. When activated on another target vessel, they disable that ship's warp drive and thus stop it from escaping. Capsuleers commonly refer to this as tackling. As you can probably tell, the ability is immensely useful. Much of Capsuleer versus Capsuleer combat begins with interdiction. There are limitations, however, that you should keep in mind. The first is disruption range. Warp disruptors only work out to a certain range, and if your prey slips outside of that, you will need to close ground quickly before they can enter warp, and reactivate the disruptor to pin them back down. The second limitation is disruption strength. A single warp disruptor provides 1 unit or point of disruption strength. As you capsuleers like to call it, this becomes important when you are chasing prey that has a warp core stabilizers fitted in order to help them avoid being pinned down while traversing low security space. Many pilots will fit these modules. If they have one of those fitted, then you will need to use 2 warp disruptors to deactivate their warp drives. If they have 2 fitted, then you need 3 warp disruptors, and so on. You will always need to have more disruption points than they have warp core stabilizers. Understand? If you think you're ready to try this out for yourself, then I will give you a civilian warp disruptor. You're going to be testing out one of the pirates fleeing from the headquarters you just blew up. It seems one of them escaped the explosion, and we don't want him getting away, getting any ideas about revenge. Pin him down, but don't blow him up. We just want to scare some sense into him. He might be useful to us down the line. Ready? Alright, so I guess we're just doing some tackling. So as you might be able to get, there's actually, warp scrambling actually it's short range. Warp disruptors are long range, single strength. Scrambling is short range and double strength. The one thing about, they actually disable micro warp drives as well. Micro warp drives are just basically super powerful afterburners, but they also boost your signature radius, which affects bigger ships' ability to hit you with their bigger turrets. So yeah, it makes it easier for them to hit you. But anyways, let's accept this. Close that, and yada yada yada. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's finish that. So let's get the warp disruptor on our ship here. Yeah, most often than not, you'll get Webbers and scramblers or disruptors working together. So let's. Okay, there we go. Stop them from warping, and to slow them down so that they don't get out of the range, kind of thing. So let's fit that. I guess let's take out, remove the module. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, just what happened? Oh well. It's just there. Where is that one? Since we can now use it, it will help us do a bit more damage. I usually don't like mixing turrets, and mixing turrets is usually frowned upon, but in this case, I don't have much choice, so alright. Alright. Let's go. I am really glad they put this tutorial in here. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done it, but I'm very happy they did this. Alright, let's go. Let's get that out there and there. Yeah, you can't link different types of lasers, but let's see what this thing looks like. So 2.48 seconds, but look at that damage modifier. It's like twice what the Gatlings are. Or, no, about 50% more, sorry. Oh well. Yeah, still, you want to have your orbit range, or your optimal, you want to stay at a range that is closest to the shorter range ones. Anyways, so let's go grab this guy. What's the range on this thing? It's only civilian, so 20 kilometers. So all you gotta do is boom. You say we didn't just not to shoot him, but can we destroy the other guys? So, okay, the other guys already ran away. So yeah, he can't get away. Oh, the Reaper! I love that. That's the rookie ship for the Minmatar. It is fantastic. It actually has a speed bonus to its ship. It doesn't have any damage bonuses or anything like that, but this thing goes very fast. And that speed is part of the reason why I think I mentioned earlier that in an earlier episode that I could actually get that thing down to like a security space of 0.3 and kill NPC rats down there with it because of that speed. Keep in mind the 0.3 was the limit that I could take it. I mean, let's put it this way: my ship got blown up, but that's partially because of my fault. I was going after a big ship when I should have gone after the small ships first. But anyways,
docking permission requested.
Yeah, those things can do. Because autocannons take up so few resources, like they don't take any cap or anything like that, you can actually fit 200mm autocannons on them, on it, like 2 of them, and you have plenty of room for a small armor repair and a cap recharger as well. So yeah. All right, so that's done. Complete. And close. All right. Let's take a look at what the next mission is. I probably won't do it. Fairly straightforward things, but so he's been disabled. We need to, yeah, we're going to be using a remote armor repairer. We'll get a skill book out of it too. Well, you know what? I think I'll pass that one up for today. It's really late for me, just because of certain things today. But so yeah, I have this training up to level 4. That's basically taking up my entire queue. So I'll probably have up to level 3 when we come back. So that multiplier on that pulse laser is going to be even more. And hey, I can actually afford another turret. So I guess I'll pick that up as well before next time. If I remember, of course. And one more thing. I was going to go over this at the end of the LP, but I might as well go over it now, just because of, the only reason I'm taking the dual light pulse laser 2s as opposed to the medium pulse laser 2s, like, aside from the fact that medium pulse lasers would, the cap usage of them would drop me to the point where my ship isn't cap stable when I'm running my afterburner, which is usually what you want when you've got short range turrets on your ship. However, if I were actually taking Brendan Alexander, and if he was going to be, my main character, he's going to be who I train, like, into, like, the millions of skill points, or tens of millions of skill points, then I would actually buy the medium pulse laser 2. I would have bought one of them, and I would have bought these two skills, energy management and energy systems operation. What they do is, energy management actually increases your capacity, oddly enough, by 5% per level, so an extra 25% cap on your ship. That also, because it's a bigger capacitor and your capacitor recharges at a set rate, it speeds it. It allows your ship to reach a point where it regenerates a peak, and at that peak is where usually where this comes in, where the cap stableness of the ship, if you will. So yeah, this shows you that it'll add 25% to the kilojoules, or the gigajoules, I guess, but the seconds will not change. So when it reaches a certain level of certain range here, I think it's around 30% or so that the capacitor recharges at maximum speed. So yeah, it'll give you a bit more recharge speed, or a bit more rechargeability. And then the other skill, energy systems management, systems operation, actually decreases your recharge time. So that 212.5 seconds here would actually go down. So in other words, you'd have this going up faster and this going down. So basically, you get a lot faster cap recharge. Basically, all it does is just basically gives your ship a better capacitor to run these turrets on. So I would actually train those skills and buy the medium pulse laser 2s. So yeah, if you're playing along and you want to keep your character, go that route. I'm just going this route because of time constraints on Brendan Alexander here and all that stuff. So alright, so I guess that's it for this episode and for today. Well, bright side of all these late days is that I'm getting caught up with all these videos. Yay! But yeah, so I guess yeah, we should have a small pulse laser specialization level 3 tomorrow, and I guess we'll have to go take on that. Which one are we doing? Remote armor repair. I guess we won't be doing much in terms of killing, maybe, but who knows? I guess we'll have to find out for sure next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.